To want to watch me code. So the last video apparently was frozen, so need to do better at checking on that. But anyway, I was talking the whole time, but couldn't see anything. But basically, I just generated a script for generating public-private key pairs, because that's necessary to get this working. Yeah, so what did they say the name this? Generate keys. Okay, let's do that. Generate keys. Okay. Generate keys. H. Dot. Generate keys. Generate keys. Force. Generate keys. Dash H. Generate keys. Outer dot encryption. Ls dot encryption. Let's do get status. Let's do remove private, public, get status, get add bin, package.json, get status, get commit, upgrade to ESM, add keygen, upgrade to ESM, module, updating import, add key generator for PEM, pub, and crib key. Get status. Package.json. Let's go here. npm install. npm build. Get status. Get add package. Package.get status. Get commit amend. Get status. Get log. Get status. Let's do whatever. ls frame dot. Okay, so we got that done. Let's go to app. Let's go here. Let's go. What is it? .pem. ls dot encryption. Pem. Okay. Public key path. Public key. Pem. Okay. Let's go. Quit. npm run build. npm run server. Nah, failed to install web service. Failed to match tag sequence at shallow. Process rejection. ANS1 PEM. PEM JWK. Let's see if PEM JWK file key to PEM to JWT. Convert a PEM into a JWK works for both RSI key and optical code, but not TSI keys. I'm using PEM is complete node. Force private but our execute or set cool. Okay, let's go back. Vim bin generate all key pairs. Yeah, swap. Why is that not found? Vim package JSON. Change mod bin 77 bin generate all keys. Permission denied. What? Permission denied. 3. And then all 3. AI swap. That's weird. Permission denied. So weird. Packet. User bin of node. Bin generate all keys for permission. Oh, there we go. Not find package pem2j imported from bin generate all. first the PEM2W dependency found. Okay. Weird. Cannot find. PEM2W. I hate this. Just want to code. Okay, no types. 6 high. Let's do npm audit. 10 vulnerability, 3 low, 1 moderate, 6 high, path to regex. Cross-site scripting. Path regex. JS YAMLs prototype pollution and merge. Cookie. Express. I got Express. Let's do npm access. And then actually, let me go real quick. Jose npm 4 days ago. It's got 12 million, 23 million. Dependency 0 documentation. Dependency 0.6. Okay, 6x security policy, other bug new features, universal ESM. Okay, CSM. Let's go back. Totally vibe coding right now. Because I don't feel this isn't what I'm gonna do. Sweaty comment. Generate key spin. Change mod. key is not assigned to the key object. You said that before. Crypto key is not extracted. Okay, generate key pair. Options. Main or options. Isn't even coding, just copy and paste is annoying. Sub, sheet viewers. Nah, no thanks. Okay. Extractable. True. Cool. SLA inner private star public star get status. Encryption. VM run server. No. Error occurred. Failed to match tag int at n. Oh no. Okay, so now let's get to actual work. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of hem2jwk public. Let's go to here, go to Jose JBot claims verification, sign encrypted JSON let decrypted encryption decoding protected headers JWK import JWK PECC XYES. We're gonna say public key import JWK and support from community to continue maintaining feasible piece. Port JWK WK option algorithm options. Smasher key. This function is export is named export Jose module entry point. JWK JSON web key. Let's go to take a look. Vim.encryption. JSON. Okay, so that's what we need. Okay. ES256 RSA. ES256. Let's go back here. Export PKCS8 export public key export JWP. ES256, which is the algorithm JSON one. CRV. How do I know? String JSON web algorithm identifier to be used within FortiGate. Oh, default. Okay, so it's optional and default. Alg property. Alg property. There's no alg. Public key ES256 PS. Why is there no alg? Alg default is the alg property on the JWK. Okay, let's go public. So confused. No, export JWK red file saying JWK project. Generic ED DSA extractable sure. PKCSA SPK. Data line is region. Import JWK, private key, EDS. Okay, EDSA. Algorithm must match key type. UTF-8. For RSA, use RS-256. for your algorithms. Okay, let's go here, Vim, bin, generate with kid, alg, bin package.json, change mods, 77 bin, Jose, let's keys, okay. And then Jose keys. Encryption. String works. Type of generate key pairs of 0. think I know what I'm gonna do. Let's close this. SLA control keys SLA dot encryption. Let's make a new project, maker JWK's web service. Let's do npm init swizzy web / JWK's web service. 0.1.0 web service for generating, storing, and retrieving JWKs for OAuth. Just app.js and test star. Let's go here. No, I'll just leave it. Let's do JWKs, OAuth, encryption. Swizzy web service. Database. Okay, license for now. Module. Yes. And can install save at swizzy web / swizzy web service at swizzy web / swizzy colon at swizzy. Okay, get status, get init, get status, npm tsc init, npm install save dev type script at swizzy web / swerve. Get status and tsconfig. Wait, why did? Install actually type script tsc init and tsconfig. Out there dist. Okay, thing source / app. Okay, okay, so we're gonna do cd source vim web service.ts. Let's do export JWK's web service interface state. Props extends iWeb service props. Okay, it's gonna be JWK's web service state. Okay, JWK's web service state constructor, and this is a whoops. Okay. Path. What would it be? What's the path? JWK's model. This is store. Walnut, auth router. Let's get the controller. No, I think it's under Walnut. JWK is state. JWK is controller. Okay, so I can probably take this entire thing out. Let's go. Index manager, interface index manager, OAuth, state index. Things are kind of getting a little messy here with all the combining of the JWKS and everything, so be good to take it out. Action JWKS JSON. So let's go to well-known router. It's dot well-known. We got our web service, which is a base path of just slash. Okay. Okay, well-known. So well-known, and then JWKS. It's the JWK's JSON. Okay. Okay, well-known. Okay, so let's go ahead and do dot well known. Name JWKS web service. Actually, let's go to JWK. Okay, it's a get, yeah. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do not that. We're just gonna do like that. And then, oops. State index. Build. Oh no, it's complaining. Okay. Package name. That's web slash JWK's web service. Middleware. Router classes. There we go. Okay, got that. Let's do Neotree. And routers. Okay, and then we'll go here and we'll do copy. Auth. Auth web service source. Routers. Routers -r. Okay, got that. Go to routers, well-known router. Maybe I should name this front end service. Okay, authorization service for like what purpose? Oh, let's see. So the idea is that it's gonna be reusable by all other services. So the purpose is basically for protecting like certain services, like like when you go to I don't know if you're still here, but you just double check so I'm not talking to nobody. But so basically like if you have a protected endpoint in your service, then it'll have authorization so you can identify what user it is. And then the authorization API will allow you to basically tell it who you verified, and then from there on out, it'll have a signed token that allows you to verify their identity. So I'm building out a bunch of web services that'll be running, and this will be the way to tell if a user is logged in, or if they're authorized to like perform, say, actions on their account. Or I have a like video web service, so like if they want to upload a video, having the permissions there for them to be able to do that, or restrict them from doing that. And this will be like the central web service that is used to do the authorization. So think of it as like when you log into a website with Google, like it pops up and you select your Google account. So that goes through Google's OAuth service. And basically they provide a token that allows you to verify their identity and get certain account information about them. So it's kind of like that. I'm not sure if you're still here, Nap3Z, but yeah, that's about it. So right now, what I'm doing is there's these things called JWKs, which are just JWT keys. You expose the public keys out, and then the public keys are basically there to do what's called like signing verification. So when the JWT token is created by the authorization server, it basically uses the private encryption key to provide like a unique identifier that's that basically it's like I think it's a hash, but it allows you to verify that token that they generated came from the source that you trust, using public key verification. So like checking to see that the signing key is correct with a publicly available key. This here is the API, the well-known API that the lookup happens to get that public key for verification. So this allows you to avoid having to call any remote server to verify a user's identity. You can do it all with just the signing key or the public key to verify the signature. And so you save load on your authorization layer by not having to call that API on that server. As opposed to like session-based, typically what you do is you have a random key that you generate after user logs in, and then with every request you basically, you can I guess cache it, but you also maybe you can't cache it because you want to be able to revoke it, but if you don't cache it, then you'll look up in a database, see if that key is there, and then if it is, then they're in a valid session, and you can get the permissions of what they're allowed to access, like if they're an admin or just a user, and provide them with availability to APIs depending on their authorization level or permission level. So right now I have a service I created, but it kind of got a little sloppy. I combined JWK controllers with the actual authorization controller. in the same web service. But I want to separate them out in case I ever want to scale out and have the JWK on a separate instance. Or with SwizzyWeb, you can run them in parallel on the same host. So you can get the exact same behavior we have here, even if they're separate services or service packages, which is a nice thing about SwizzyWeb. But yeah, so I'm just kind of pulling out some stuff and making it smaller because there's the kind of things, there's OAuth and then token manager, and they're kind of intermingled. Like we have the JWKs here. We have, what do we got? I don't know, it's been a while since I looked at this, but so we got authorize, redirect UI. Welcome whoever joined. Client store. So the client store, we get client data. Auth manager, redirect URIs, store auth code, token, authorization code, client stores, client data. But yeah, I did write all of this myself. I didn't use any AI, which is probably hard to believe considering I was just generating a ton of code, but I just kind of followed this spec. I mean, I used AI when I was asking about the specification for OAuth, and it was a little confusing because it was combining OAuth and OpenID, which is why you see I have some, well, that's the auth code. There's user data here. Not sure where it's at. Get JWK. Oh, so yeah, so just get JWK here. But I had the client data, basically client data. I don't know. But actually, I can maybe show how this works. Maybe npm run server. Okay, or initializing failed to match int at. Wait a second, I'm trying to think. How do I? I wonder if how do I get the private key if I store in a separate service? Okay, whatever. Let's just go do something. Web controller classes. Fuzzy middleware. One in router. Web service. Let's just do web service. State CGN. Okay, get rid of this. One in router state. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Go here, go like that. Let's get to one in router state. State converter, one in router state converter. Let's just go here. Okay. Yeah, state converter. Where's one in router state? Okay, we need JWKS store. We need one in router state converter. Okay. State converter. Type. JWK store. JWKS state. Store JWKS. So let's do add store. Let's do okay, store JWKs. Let's get a web service. Got the state JWK store. JWK store. Let's do JWK store. Okay. One in router. Okay. JWK store state props.state.jwk store. Okay, let's go. One in router, it's good. Go here. Type. Okay, interface, DB client. Okay, and go CD. Npm install, save. Swizzy web /swap cache db open API. And go to got that. Okay, 276 packages. Alright. Okay, and back here now Swizzy web, get all records. Table name. Okay, I updated the schema, table name. Get all records. Okay. Table name. Okay. Oops. Start table name. Okay. That's green. JWK store. JWK index.model.index.js. Okay, user pride type. And type. Is there a model? How is that? Oh, this is actually, I don't even need this probably. Let me just make it stop complaining. Okay, index, model, JWK. Okay, that's actually there. I didn't realize that was there. Interface, JWK. I gotta do type for all these. Type. 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 Do I have to do typing? Cool. Is this gonna work now? State. Type. 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 Okay. One in router. Middleware. Type. JKs. Type. Web service state. Index, good. Controller, JWKs. Type. 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 Okay, is everything good? Let's see, npm run build and packages. I have no scripts yet. Wait, what? Okay. Build TSC build state converter props. This type must be okay. JWK is JWK is type. 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 Interface, JWKs, OAuth interface index. Okay, web controller. here, go manage your OAuth interface, JWKs. Type. JSON is not a type. 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 Okay. This is green, state, type, and type, 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 and build volume router state index.js, state 7 errors. And controller, JWKS controller, JWK controller. Okay, type P OAuth JWK request, get rid of that. Go here, go to JWK. Type. Cool. Now let's run build. Cool. Let's go back to JWK store index. No, not index. Web service. Go. Let's get the middleware here all set up. Web service. That's not one. Middleware. Let's do Slizzy Quest middleware. Is that the right one? Quest IDs. And let's see. Quest. Cool, so that's all wired up. Now let's do app, and then this will be function get web service props any. Let's just go. Okay, and then we'll do turn new JWK's web service. JWK What's going on? Where is this? JWK store. IJWK store. Whoops. Story was IJWK store. Equals me swamp. State equals JWK. Let's do web service state. Now let's do get JWK store. Let's pass in props. And then we'll do what just happened. Okay. Function. Return. Okay. And what do we need here? Let's do const. DB client. DB client. Let's see, const DB client equals get DB client. Let's do await. Let's do await. Get DB client. Let's do props. Let's go like that for now. Now let's do return swap cache DB. So default API. Server index, what is that? Let's do undefined, comma, base path. Okay. DB base path. String. Okay, so let's also add readme.md, JWKS web service. This web service offers JWK APIs for a store. Needed for OAuth. Let's do service args. service args. DB base path. Base URL for swap cache DB. IE HP localhost v/db. I forget. Let's do check if it's not just localhost. Okay. So we got DB base path. Okay, got the readme. Let's go to app again. Let's go to DB base path. And it'll be a string. Let's do DB base. Okay. Get web service. Get web service. Okay, let's be state. What else do I need? Web service. Why? Props equals state service props. Why JDK? Ah, shit, this is wrong. What? How did I do this? That's right. Let's go. Wait, what? Is it? What am I looking at here? Repos, JBKS, web service. Oh, it's because that's that. Oh, okay. In a weird directory. Following properties, app logger port. Yeah, I'm also gonna use something else. I really need to. Alright, let's just do it. Oops. App, application, port, number, logger, iLogger. An application, we'll do npm install dev swizzy-web/express. Okay. Weird. Import type application from swizzy-web/express. TS ignore. I need to fix this too. I shouldn't have to ignore it. Const app service args port logger equals props service args. App port logger. Service props. Okay. Box variable service args. Oh. Let's just do that. I don't even need service args. Doesn't need to be async, but I don't know. Cool, so now we got, what do we got? Got everything. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's do npm run build. Npm run, I don't think I have any package.json. Okay, let's do server swerve. Server. Yep. npm server --db base URL http Okay, what's going on here? Named expert request not found. It's a common JS module. That's a common JS. Okay, request not found, index request not found, named expert request not found. That's weird. Oh wait, let me see in packages. You can install swizzy-web/express. Okay. Okay, let's go back then to the controller now. It's controller state controller. Weird. Why is it not working? stack file that import. Okay, let's go. So it's in JWK controller. Okay. Type. Okay, different error. Get web service not a function. I don't think I exported it. Yeah, I didn't export it. There we go. Alright, so let's go. It's running. Okay. Let's go .well known slash jwks.json. Not get. Let's go here. JWKs. JWKs.json. Do I have the well-known router? Cannot get JWKs. Let's go to what's the log saying? Let's go to web service. I got well-known router. This well-known router has got. I'm a little confused by this. Did I spell it wrong? That's why. Okay, let's go F5. Oops, F5. Invalid request. Okay, invalid request. Okay, what's this? EU connection refused. So I gotta fix that XCRFS token. What? EU connection refused. I mean, this makes sense for failing, but DB all table name JWKS XCRF token name XCRF. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's see something. I want web service LSLA. Is there no web service config? Okay. Let's go. Let's go to. I npm install -ets web/swap cache db web service. So I'm installing my database right now. Let's see what it's doing. Okay, it's installed, so now we can run swerve and swizzy web/swap cache db web service for snow auth true. That should work. 3005 already in use. And then we'll do -db base. Is it base URL or base path? db base. db server side db base path. Okay, now let's go. What's the error now? Connection refused, status 500, access request failed, wanna watch me code. Data m fetch, application fetch, db all table equals jwks. Post, so let's get db all. Okay, so that makes sense. The table does not exist. I didn't create it yet. Okay, table does not exist. So now maybe you want to add methods to add keys to the table. But hold on, I'm gonna take a little break real quick. But anyway, to recap, we got it up and running, got the database working, just no table, and we need to work past that. So I'll be back in a little bit, and then we can keep going from there. So I guess I will we'll chill. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Peace.